What's up, y'all? It's Chad from goldenpv.com. Thank you so much for watching this video. Today I have a really special treat for y'all. There's a lot of buzz on the internet right now about mechanical paintball, and I have the unique opportunity to show you a shooting video that compares the three new up-and-coming mechanical markers. First, going from highest to lowest in price, I'll explain what I have here. The first marker you're going to see is the Shocker CVO. This just so happens to be the Shocker RSX with a CVO frame. Now, Shockers can be purchased in three different formats. CVOs can be purchased in three different formats. They can be purchased as a CVO. They can be purchased as a XLS Shocker with a CVO frame. Or they can be purchased as an RSX Shocker with a CVO frame. What I have here is the RSX Shocker with the CVO frame. And but again, this is probably the least expensive way to have to own a Shocker CVO, but I wanted to explain the different ways to do it. In case you have a different marker, like if you have the XLS, just know you can buy your own trigger frame for that too. The second marker I'm going to demonstrate is the Gmek. Obviously, this is every time you hear someone talk about a Gmek, it is a Gtek marker with a mechanical frame on it, is what that means. If you look closely, you can see Gtek is engraved in the body of this marker because that's what this is. But it has a mechanical frame, which is why they call it a Gmek. Pretty simple. This will run you about $600 for the mechanical and electric frame combined in one marker. You just have to swap out the handle. Now, the third one that I don't have here with me, but that I used at the field I went to, is a marker called the Emek, which is Planet Eclipse's entry-level mechanical, call it high-performance marker. It's not necessarily a high-performance marker in the sense of what the CVO is, but it is a high-performance marker in the sense that an adequate paintball player could use an Emek with a better barrel in a tournament setting, in a mechanical tournament setting, and they would perform perfectly fine with that marker. The primary differences between these guns is going to be the Shocker comes with a freak barrel. The Shocker has an easier trigger to pull, and the Shocker is significantly lighter. This is far away the highest performing of the three guns. However, it is also the most finicky, and it has the most potential for breakdown, in my experience. Now, some of you might have this gun and might love it and might say you've never had an issue. Congratulations, that's awesome. I hope you don't ever have an issue with your marker, but just know that I have had issues. And in the shooting video, you're actually gonna see a pretty significant issue arises with this marker, where mid-shot, I have this happen, and it's because an O-ring on the tip of the bolt came off while I was shooting, and it got jammed in the front. It got jammed in near the breech, and basically ejected this so it looked like that, and stopped functioning. And I had to take it back to the pits to disassemble the marker and figure out what went wrong. So if that goes wrong in the middle of a tournament, you're hosed. Sorry, you might as well call yourself out or throw paint with your hands because you're screwed. The Gtek, this is my favorite of the three personally for one simple reason. It is high performance and it is extremely reliable. The bolt system on this is a great bolt. It shoots very well. And I never have to clean it, never have to worry about it, never have to deal with malfunction with this marker. I play with this every single weekend, and I've been doing so for at least 3 months, and this marker is hands down the most rugged, durable marker I've ever played with. That said, the one negative to this marker is that it does not come with a great barrel. I use a carbon fiber freak barrel on mine, but any upgraded barrel will do. Pick your preference, but make sure that you upgrade the barrel. The second thing that's a downside to it is that the trigger pull is a slide trigger. The solenoid's a little bit of an interesting solenoid. It's literally a button on the side of the solenoid that this trigger pushes. And in order to release the gas to propel the bolt forward and fire the paintball. This has to push the button on the side of the solenoid every time you pull the trigger. It makes it slightly harder to pull, but it's really not that bad. It's just you're not going to be able to shoot this marker quite as quickly as you're going to be able to shoot the CVO. That's the one primary downside to its function once you get past the barrel. Now the Emek is a remarkable combination of these two markers in that it's pretty small, relatively light for what it is, and aside from the barrel, it's a pretty high functioning marker. Now when you consider the fact that the CVO is about $800, the Gtek's about $600, Gmek, excuse me, $600, the Emek is only $220, and that gun will outperform either of these in the right hands. Not outperform, but it will compete against either of these in the right hands. So it's important to note. Without further ado, I'll go ahead and let you guys check out the video.
Two.